Hola. All right, let me get my notes. So, for the 2 people that are subscribed to my channel, sorry for being gone for so long. Thanks for sticking around, though. Actually, I think I had 3, but now it's down to 2. It's okay. It's okay. I have been gone for a year, which is a very long time. So, I feel like I need to reintroduce myself. Did I introduce myself the first time? I don't know. I think I just turned on the mic and started talking. But my name is Melissa. I go by Mel sometimes. I am a maladaptive daydreamer, but really I'm a daydreamer. Um, I'm a neurodivergent. I and I like YouTube. Anywho, so I should probably address why I've been gone for so long. And if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. But yeah, my first video I made a year ago, and oh, today's my birthday. Yeah, today's my birthday, and I feel like I chose to do it today. Like I committed to do it today because I feel like I owe it to myself to commit to this because I've been wanting to do it for a long time and actually be consistent. So, yeah. So today's my birthday. I'm breaking my absence. So where have I been? It's been a whole year. I already said that. But if you watch my first video, you can kind of tell that I had a lot of shame around the opportunities I've missed in the years I've passed maladaptive daydreaming. If you watch my first video, you can see that I had a lot of shame around the opportunities that I missed. In just the years that has passed where I wasn't really actively participating in my life, I was kind of just daydreaming and letting that distract me from what was really going on. So when I made that video, it was at that time that I got a lot of, like, it was like a light bulb moment, like, oh my gosh, like so many years has passed and I'm not where I want to be in life. And instead of, then just pursuing what I really wanted in life, I got stuck in a shame cycle where I would dwell on the past, feel shame about it in order to get rid of that feeling of shame and just kind of anger towards myself and resentment. I would daydream because that's the pattern that I have. I want to escape whatever I'm going through at that point in time in life, and daydreaming is usually, or it's one of the things that I use to escape. And so that's what I kind of did. Shame is just a distraction from real growth. So that gets me to a question that one of my subscribers asked me. Hey girl, or boy. Hey, so they asked me, am I still daydreaming? Am I daydreaming less? What's going on with that? So obviously, like I said, my shame cycle, I was distracting myself with that. And then just to get rid of those feelings, I was daydreaming, escape, not really any real growth. So I was still daydreaming, but I was daydreaming a lot less. Only because I was distracted with other things going on in my life. I had just started a job when I first made that video. I had just started a job. It was a government job, social services, without really saying too much. But the job is very stressful, and I I feel like months after that, it was just work, 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 work. And I had no time for myself. And yeah, I was daydreaming less because it was just filled up with work. So with me working so much, I got so depressed, anxious. Well, I was really depressed. I was really tired, exhausted every day. Every day I was working almost 12 hours. It was so draining, so exhausting, and I really fell into a deep depression. Yeah, I just didn't have time to daydream, basically. But it made me think, like, if I'm distracted and I daydream less, what if I just distracted myself with things that bring me joy? I mean, that makes sense to me. But yeah, I enjoy daydreaming. I feel like it's not a bad thing. I feel like I will always be a daydreamer. It's one of the things that I love about myself. I think it's unique. Not a lot of people can daydream so vividly. One of the things that I really like about daydreaming is that it gets me super clear on my desires, how I want my life to look. And in the daydream, it feels so real. I think though where a lot of us get stuck is that we because we use daydream to because we use daydreaming to escape, we don't actively take the steps in real life to make that a reality. So yeah, what if I just did things that brought me joy and things that I really want to pursue instead of a draining job that takes up all my time? I think I answered the question. So I daydream. I do still daydream. I daydream less because I'm less distracted. However, the problem is I don't want to be attached to that fantasy. And like those dreams and desires for myself, they're real because I can. So this is future me editing this clip, and what you see is in real time me having to remind myself that no, they aren't real. And this is the thing with maladaptive daydreaming, is that the lines between your dreams and reality get blurred so much to the point where you can even start to act out your daydreams. I need to root those dreams into reality. So yeah, it's the maladaptive part that I don't like. According to Merriam-Webster, the meaning of maladaptive is marked by poor or inadequate adaptation. Basically, you're doing something that is not suited for growth. It makes something not usable or useful. And I see daydreaming has a lot of potential. So yeah, I don't want to be a maladaptive daydreamer. I think that's the point that I've come to. Like I said in my first video, I feel like I've been doing it for so long. It's part of how I think, how my brain works. I just need to suit it to. I just need to. It just needs to be more suited to how I intend to live my life. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is where I see the future of this channel. So with that being said, I do want to talk about maladaptive daydreaming. Because like I said, I've been doing this for a very long time. I do have some things I want to talk about, but at the same time, I won't be doing stuff like filming myself having a episode or anything. No shade to people that do that, but I don't want to be stuck in that phase of my life. It's nice to watch people that you can relate to, but I don't want to be relatable in that way anymore. Because I'm not a science experiment. I don't want people to be like, oh yeah, this is maladaptive daydreaming. It's not my identity. It is a pattern that I have, but it's not me. Does that make sense? I hope it does, and I hope I'm coming across how I want to. But this is my life. Like, I have so many things that I want to do, and daydreaming cannot be all of it. It would be crazy for me to come to that realization, like, wow, I really want more for my life, and just daydreaming about it is making me feel stuck and not doing anything about it. That is the definition of mental illness. And I just know I'm full of potential and I can't waste it. Just daydreaming it away and being in fantasy. I want the things that I daydream about, I want in real life. That's what I want. So, oh yeah, so back to the original point. Where do I see this channel going? I want to romanticize my life as it is, and I want to develop my main character energy. I came to the realization, like, wow, in all of my daydreams, I am the main character. I'm not afraid of getting attention. I'm not afraid of the spotlight, because a lot of what I aspire to be and what I envision for my life requires me to getting attention. Like, look what I'm doing. Like, I've been daydreaming about this for so long. But in my real life, I shy away from things that get me attention because I have this fear of being seen. And that fear of being seen has a lot to do with the self-sabotage with this channel because it makes me sick how many videos I've sat down and filmed and just never uploaded. I still have so many of those videos. I also get kind of stuck in the fear of how other people will perceive my channel, how people that know me, like if they were to come across my channel, like what would they think of me? Because I don't tell people like, oh yeah, I'm a maladaptive daydreamer. Like, no. I think about that a lot. So that's been another reason why I've been gone for so long. I also think about like, what if a family member comes across my channel? What if someone I'm dating comes across my channel? Because there's a lot of there's a lot of things that I want to talk about. Because I've lived a lot of life, let me tell you. And some of it is personal. And I don't know, for some reason, having a stranger watch my video, I'm okay with. But having someone that, like say if I were dating someone and they come across my channel, oh my gosh, the embarrassment. But I have to get over it if I really want to do this. I just want to live with more intention and live a life that's more authentic to what I want, because I'm letting fear stop me. I'm not letting fear control me anymore. My intention for this channel is I will explore topics on maladaptive daydreaming, also ADHD. So I want to reinvent myself. But when I say reinvent myself, I don't mean to change myself or to alter myself or just to become a new person. But I want to be a more expansive version of myself, a fuller version of myself, a version of myself that is intentional, that is authentic and faces her fears and takes actions towards her goals, is disciplined, all of that. And I want to document this on my channel. When I think about it, I get excited. So that's how I know I got to make it happen. And knowing how I am, I need external accountability. So I'm making this video because I know people are going to watch it. I have to live up to it. This is what I envision for my life. I want friends. I want community. I've been a loner for so long. That's not how I envision my life. I want friends, like really, really good friends. A couple of years ago, I kind of had just cut off everybody. I want friends that inspire me, that are fun to be around, that feel like home, feel like family. That's what I really want. I want to start dating again. I want to make a couple videos about. I'm gonna talk about that. But it's been a very long time since I've dated. And I want to get into my romance era. I want to be in a different living situation. I want my own home that I can decorate, that feels peaceful, that's quiet, that feels safe, all of that. I want to make a career change that feels fulfilling to me. Like I said, what I desire requires me to have more attention on me. But in reality, I have been always working dead-end jobs because they felt safe and not because that's what I wanted to do. And I can no longer do that to myself. I owe it to myself to make a career change. So I'll be documenting that too. Yeah, want to be financially abundant, really work on my financial mindset. I want hobbies. I really want to start taking pole classes. I want to take some heel dance classes, roller skating. I took a roller skating class last week. That was fun. I took a heel dance class last year and it was so much fun. And it was hard. Like, if I had stuck by it, my body by now. But what got me, overthinking really gets me a lot. But I was thinking, like, I'm not really good at this. I feel so awkward because it was a beginner class, but I was like beginner. And I felt kind of awkward, and I let that awkwardness kind of take over and talk me out of going to another class. But I really want to do that again. Yeah, I want hobbies. Like when people ask, like, oh, what do you do for fun? What am I gonna say? I daydream. Like, I mean, I guess I could spin it and make it more positive or whatever, but I want hobbies. I want to do things in real life. I want to be on my health grind. I've lost 100 pounds up in here. So I've lost 100 pounds already, over 100 pounds. And I love that for me. I'm really proud of myself for doing that. But I just envision just being on my health grind. Like, when I'm in the gym and I'm consistent, I love it. I have more energy. I think clearer. I sleep better. I feel better when I'm eating cleaner. I think the problem is consistency. So I'll also be documenting that. And since losing a lot of weight, I feel like I still kind of carry the mindset that I did when I was almost 300 pounds. No, not even almost. When I was over 300 pounds, I still kind of carry that mindset like, oh, I need to hide myself. I need to cover myself. But I really want to start dressing in a way to express myself, dressing in clothes that I feel beautiful in, that makes me feel sexy, that look good on my skin, that fit my body type, just adorning myself and just, feeling good about myself again. That is kind of like in the realm of where I see the vision of my channel. Yeah, just going after what I want and documenting that and um oh, and being consistent with this channel. And I want to inspire other people to also, like, even if you consider yourself a maladaptive daydreamer and you realize it's a problem and you don't want to waste any more time and you want to get on this journey with me, please, yeah, we can be accountable for each other, inspire each other. So yeah, that's where I see myself. Thanks for sticking around. I promise to be more consistent, and because I'm saying this on video and I'm going to post this, I will be. Just talking about my plans makes me excited. It's my birthday. Shout out to my Leos. What else? I think that's it. All right, thank you. Bye. I will see you later. Not too much later though. Soon though.